Alright, hello, and I think voice is being recorded. This is a new camera setup. So, continuing from yesterday, we have a working little API, but yesterday I made a little mistake. That was here. If I fail to if the server fails to decode the payload, it would give a internal server error, but rather it's the fault of the client which gave a wrong JSON. So that's why I corrected this status code. It should be status bad request like 400. It is 400, right? Yep. And second mistake was that I was first setting the header. Like the status code before setting the header. So I think it's a general practice that we should first just set all the headers and stuff. Then at last we can set the status code. And yeah, pretty much it. So we have this API, and if we try making request onto it, which we did try in Postman, I think. Let's see. So without any I put a body of a task here, and and it returned what is added here. If I add something there, REST API, it would add that too. So it's all of it. This is being added into a slice. So if I just turn off the server, it would reset all the data, and it will wipe all the data from the RAM. So let's see what's next phase Gemini has given us. So I put the code here, and it gave me some code review. So it told me to set the header for what did it do? Okay, wait. Did I do it wrong actually? Oh yeah. Wait. The moment you call w.write header, the server immediately flushes the status code and all of the headers out to the network. Any changes you make to w header after that is R liner. Always set your headers first before you write the body. So yeah. W.write header. If you omit w.write headers entirely, Go will automatically send a 200 OK the moment you write the data. So yeah, it's right then. We set all the headers, and then we set the status code. If we don't, it omits automatic. So yeah, this was also another correction. Yeah, the complete in memory API. Progress occurs. When a task is to add retrieval route, since you are using Go's modern routing syntax, which allows method matching, this will be key. Add a new handler. Yeah, so I think this was what I was about to do yesterday, but then I just abruptly quitted, and this was a hello handler. Let's change the hello handler instead, or maybe let's keep it. Create task. This should be a create tasks handler. What to say about this? Okay. P dot handle func get tasks. HTTP dot response. What is it? Response writer, right? We missed a comma. Response writer. R is for star HTTP request. It should be star HTTP. Call it W. Okay. Yeah. So we have to return the tasks only, so not much of a big deal. How do we do that? HTTP dot, we add it to the body, right? Where do we decode this? Here, right? Encode it. Sorry. Okay. I think this does all the stuff. This new encoder string. JSON dot new JSON dot new encoder and encode tasks. If not equal to nil, p dot error p dot status. Not sure if it should be internal server error, but let's keep it that way for now. Set content type header to application /JSON. Yeah, I forgot. So we do w dot header dot set, because header is a map. Header returns a map, content type application slash JSON. Encode the tasks slash directly to W. So W is a response writer, and it must be based on something more primitive, I think, like writer, io.writer, I'm assuming. Need to read more about this one because this thing has more use case. We are writing it on to it, this response, even the error. This error takes a response writer, this encoder does take a response writer. I mean, it kinda. So let's add something and maybe another thing, yeah, and then we can change this to get, and yeah, it returns the data. Here it posts. Start your server, send a post tasks. Yep. Open browser and separate terminal to hit. Oh yeah, we can do it on browser too now. Right. Should do it on Brave, I think. Yeah. Tasks. Yep, we're getting the tasks. Verify that you see tasks inside a JSON array. Fix those two small design issues in full functioning in memory code API. The syntax is new, not arbitrary, but yeah. Check and review. We need the header order and correct 400 bad requests. The code is most task out is however you walked into the most common trap in all code. Let's do one critical review before we officially graduate to phase 2, which is SQL. The invisible execution bug. Look closely at your error handling inside post task handler. Okay. So yeah. Yep. I didn't knew what to do about this one, so at the moment. Look closely at your error handling inside the handler. This code still runs. What this happens in many web frameworks like Express, Node or controller returns in Java, sending an error response automatically stops the function. Go does not do this, or we didn't return here. Is it why? Go does not do this. HTTP error is simply a helper utility function that writes bytes to the connection. It does not trigger anything. If a client sends completely broken JSON, your server will write 400 bad request message to them, but then it will keep executing the rest of the function. It will try to calculate on an empty struct, append that really need some sleep, I guess. Append that empty a corrupted task to the slice, then try to include the whole slice. So this, even if we do this, I thought it won't execute any further, but it does. Okay, got it. Incoming request, it throws error, writes 400 bad request, bug code still continues. The fix: whenever you handle an error in HTTP handler and want to stop processing, you must explicitly type return right after writing the error. Here is the corrected snippet. Okay. Okie dokie. We should be adding return, baby. I should note this, shouldn't I? What was it? The concurrency warning. We don't need to fix this right now because we are moving to a database next, but keep this in mind. Go HTTP handlers run concurrently. If 100 users hit your post task route at the same time, exact same risk. 100 different core routines will try to read from and write to your global task slice at the same time. In Go, modifying slice concurrently like this will cause data race, which corrupts memory and violently crashes your application. When working with in-memory data in Go, you should normally wrap that slice in sync.mutex to lock it while writing. But since your next step is return process, yeah, sync.mutex. This is like used for mutual exclusion, I guess. I did use this in my code where I made a Go TCP chat app. Like, it was very small code, but I wrote it back then to learn channels and Go routines. Where is it? Here it is. This was like last year, May 9. So you can see, let's see, sync.mutex. Here it is, mutex.lock. We log before accessing the client struct, I think, this array. There is something global here. Yeah, it's a map declared globally which maps the TCP connection. I'm assuming this is a TCP socket and to the client, which is this. This also has a connection and string, whatever. But yeah, I think we should not focus on this much for now. Add that missing return statement. Official production. Yay! So we did phase 1, I think. Let's give it a code. I added the return. Let's move to phase 2. Should I install Postgres locally or set up doc? I think I prefer Docker. Go with Docker hands down. As your mentor, I will special mention. Oh yeah? What if I didn't mention the Docker? Okay, blah blah blah. No AI Docker setup. What is no AI Docker setup? Since you are relying on documentation, official. Okay, yeah. Official source of truth is here is the PostgreSQL image page on Docker Hub. To save you from wandering through pages of configuration flags, here is the exact standard command to spin the development database. Do I have Docker right now? I do. Well, I think I'll need to update it. Oh, I do have Postgres image here. This is Postgres 17. Can we run this? We should be running this in WSL, I think. Where is my WSL terminal? Docker. Do we have Docker? There is WSL integration here. Where is it? WSL. Sorry, no. Here it is. Oh, nice. I think I should use the latest one, the latest stable. Docker Hub. Postgres. $1 billion plus. So we need the Alpine. I think this one. Yup. How do we install this? How do we okay. Docker pull Postgres and the version. Trixie. Use the Alpine one. What is Trixie? What is Trixie? Code name for Debian thread. Okay. Didn't know that. Docker pull Postgres colon 18-alpine. Is the spelling correct? 18-alpine. What? How do we fix this now? Rock. What should I use? Perplexity. How to fix this in WSL Arch? I just need to get up and running, man. Sudo group add docker. It already exists. Does it? Group docker. Do I just need to log out? Oh, that was it. I didn't restart the terminal after enabling the integration. Maybe that's why. Dummy. What else? Done. So to run this docker run name _name tasks db Postgres user admin, then password is secret, task manager 5432 Postgres 16 alpha. Fine. Okay, -e does like it sets the environment variables. Maps port 5432. Fine, let's run this. I should be keeping it like this. Where the fuck is this scroll bar now? So docker run name task db hyphen e postgres user admin hyphen e postgres underscore password secret. I'll just keep it whatever it is. No, fuck. Hyphen e postgres db task underscore manager hyphen p 5432 colon. So it's mapping the container ports with the local ones, I think. Yeah. Hyphen d postgres 18 alpine ling docker ps. I think it's running. Yup. We named it tasks db. Check docker ps. Yes, it's running. Create a table and server data, save data so it survives a server restart. Yeah, this is important. I need to continue tomorrow as well. But yeah, by the way, I have exams coming. So if I stop in between, don't wonder. I might stop till 11 June. But yeah, I'll still try to do stuff in the bigger gaps. Surely. Hope my learnings persist till then. Run this in your terminal to fetch office string driver wrapper that executes. What? Look up database SQL and it doesn't actually contain code to connect. To actually talk to Postgres, you need PGX. Fine, you need to install PGX. Should we look at the database SQL? Maybe we should once. Database SQL. What's flag? Flag dot string. data source name ID. Flag.parse BSN. I don't know what is this. OpenDB CLI. What the fuck? So this is a connection pool initialization. Pool.set ideal connections, set max open connections, context stop, context dot with cancel, context dot background after stop, app signal, make channel, signal, notify. This is tough shit, man. What the fuck? Then there is this go routine, I remember, and this is a channel. So this supplies signal. Maybe it must be signals for like kill and stuff, killing the connection and whatever it must be. Ping CTX context query. Man, what the fuck? Ping the database to verify DSN provided by valid. And the service ping fails, exit the program with an error. Man, I need to learn what is context. I heard a lot about this. I heard that this is used in like managing like background running tasks and stuff, I believe. It's setting timeout here. This must be something async type of thing. Man, I just need to connect database. What the fuck was this? Any example here? Con takes a context. Maybe let's not get overwhelmed by this. Let's just jump into what this Gemini says. Let's get this. Go tide, go run tide. How did I? Was it current ID? How do you run the tidy? go mod tidy. Go mod tidy. We created this checksum go.sum file. We are going to modify main.go file to connect database when the server starts up. Create the table schema if you have GUI tool. No, I don't have any. Open its SQL console and run this query to check to create your table. If you don't have GUI, don't worry. You can execute this raw SQL inside your Go code later, but it's cleaner to create it now. Oh hell, okay, should I install it? Do I have table? Yes, I don't have it. I can log into this only, right? I think I can. How to log into Postgres running inside a Docker instance. I want to log into the CLI. Exec ID, yeah. Container name or ID, PSQL admin. Fine. Docker exec. It was named task db -it. Why did I forgot? PSQL -u. What's the username? Admin. What? I can do bash. Oh, my bad. Should I use this? Oh wow. Maybe I should just run bash and fix the thing. How the fuck am I supposed to fix this? Database admin does not. What the fuck, man? Was I trying to sudo psql -u sudo psql -u admin? Nope. What the fuck, man? psql -u postgres. There's an error. I hate asking for solutions on errors. How to fix this in a running Docker container? Postgres. I am already a root user. Postgres demo 2. It just doesn't connect, I think. What is happening? PSQL hyphen u Postgres. Nope, it won't work. It won't work. And I need to copy the whole thing. Is it really that hard, man? It shouldn't be. Bro. It's a new container. Fuck this, man. Must be only accessed via the port then. Let's get DBEAVER. I lost it. Not X. Why x86, man? Where is x64? There is no x64. Are you kidding me? Never mind. Oh. Oh my god. No. Just run, man. What the fuck is this, man? How to fix this? Fuck this shit, man. Maybe I should even use it on. How to fix this on Windows? The recording. Delete the corrupt workspace file. save this. What am I doing, man? There's no such file. What the fuck? There's no fucking workbench.xml. This is so Was that because I unchecked Java? What does it say? Nah, I got it. Should I just install it for user? Let's keep it, whatever.
कोणता पाऊस पडतो काय नाही इथं दरवाजापाशी आपल्या.
अच्छा
काहीच नव्हतं
ते हां
स्टील करतो
रेकॉर्ड चालू. I think it is working. What was the password? Secret. Oh God. Okay. Good. We can connect here, but here it is not working for whatever reasons. Fine. Maybe it's not supposed to be connected through the shell, but yeah, I think since we are using Alpine, I think Alpine is like a bare bones type of distro, like with no GNU, utilities whatsoever. Fine. What else? Create a table schema. So ID title and completed. The UI is too short for this, like for my eyes. It's really bad. I save it, I run it. Now if I can select start from tasks, so use, never mind. Yep. Senior note on types. Notice we changed ID from goes into serial. In Postgres, serial auto increments the ID automatically every time a new row is created. With Go application no longer needs to calculate. Establish the connection pool. SQL.open. Fine. What was SQL.open? Driver name, data source name. So the secret is password, localhost 5432, ask manager is database name, node. SQL.open pgx on str if an error log.fiddle defer v dot close. Why didn't it complete anything? Oh, why didn't I import this? Close. How do you blank import? Didn't we add this? Okay. It only validates connection string format and prepares a connection to verify database is actually reachable to your path. So let's connect. If you call db.ping, look up db.ping and logs. What was the ping? Sorry, ping. Maybe I think I have to just ping it and it returns an error. Log. Not log.fettle, maybe log. Or, no. Oh, so it connected on check if I did this correct and also break down the connection string for Hmm. I think I think we can wrap for today. Yeah, that's it.